Hi, Beatle friends and everybody else watching. Great to see you all today. Hope you all are doing wonderful and hope all of you are staying safe during these tough times. Today I'm going to show you my Yesterday and Today Butcher album collection. I'm going to show you the second state albums, a third state, and an unauthorized colored vinyl reissue of the album. I've been wanting to do a Butcher album video for quite some time, but I kept holding off on it. I wasn't ready to do one, but I haven't purchased a Butcher album in a little over 2 years, so I've decided now is the right time to have an updated look at all of the Butcher albums I have in my collection. I'm going to show you each and every copy that I have, and I'm going to tell you the story of how I bought it, where I bought it, and show you a close-up of the front covers, basically. Now, all the Butcher albums I have, the records are on the color band Capitol label. So, I'm not really going to show you the records. I'm also going to mention what pressing they are, whether if it's an East Coast pressing or a West Coast pressing. Hope this video will entertain you all during these tough times, and hope you all enjoy this Butcher album collection video. And let's get started. The first Yesterday and Today Butcher album I'm going to show you is a counterfeit copy I purchased at my favorite record store in Northwest Ohio about 10 to 11 years ago. There are different colored vinyl variations of this counterfeit copy. This one I believe is on purple vinyl. And as you can see, it is a mono album. I remember seeing this at that record store in Northwest Ohio. That record store is called Culture Clash. They had about a couple copies of this, and I picked up this copy here. I remember being so excited about finally having a Butcher album in my collection, even though it's a counterfeit copy. It's still a nice counterfeit copy, and it looks nice in this album frame here. The next Yesterday and Today Butcher album I'm going to show you is a third state mono copy. When I purchased this album about 7 to 8 years ago, it used to be a second state copy. And it was the first second state Butcher album I've ever purchased for my vinyl collection. And I was very excited about that, even though the album's in rough condition. When this used to be a second state, the trunk slit was in rough condition. There was a lot of wear on the front cover. And the previous owner, named Debbie, wrote her full name around this area. And after I bought more second state Butcher albums, I've decided to take this one and peel it, try to peel it myself using rubbing alcohol. And I did it very slow here. This is the best I can do here. The album here was pressed in Los Angeles. So the RIAA number on the back is number 6. And let me show you a close-up of the peeling job right here. Wasn't my best, but I peeled as much of it possible until it got to the point where I needed to stop. So I've decided I'm going to stop. And I must say, I don't recommend peeling the second state Butcher album. If you have a second state Butcher album and you're thinking about peeling it, don't peel it, please. Leave it the way it is. Because the second state Butcher albums are becoming more rare now, more scarce, because too many people are peeling them. The next Yesterday and Today Butcher album I'm going to show you is, of course, the second state mono copy. I've purchased this album off Discogs for a nice low price, and it's in excellent condition. And it's a West Coast pressing. The RIAA number is 6, indicates it's a Los Angeles pressing. And here's a close-up of Ringo's black V collar. And by the way, the album is in a plastic sleeve, and the seller wrote all of this on the plastic sleeve and not on the trunk cover. I'm going to go through the rest of my Second State Butcher albums I have in my collection. And before I go through these, I want to say that the last Second State Butcher album I purchased off Discogs, which is about 2 years ago, the last time I purchased the Second State Butcher album. It's currently being peeled by Blue Jay Way Galleries, and the process right now is slowly but surely. So hopefully I'll get that professionally peeled copy sometime this year. And like I said, please don't peel your Second State Butcher albums. If you only have one or two Second State Butcher albums, just leave both of them alone. And these four are gonna remain Second State copies. So I'm gonna start off with the mono ones here on the left. Here's the mono copy, which is in wonderful condition. This one you can clearly see Ringo's black V collar, and you can also see Ringo's face. And right here you can also see John's face through the trunk slit. In excellent condition. Back of it, and that's a capital inner sleeve. I have removed the capital 66 inner sleeve so I can show you the RIAA number on the back cover. The number is 3. Indicates it's a Scranton, Pennsylvania pressing, East Coast pressing. Here's another copy of the Second State Mono Butcher album. This copy I was lucky enough to find at my local record store for only $4. I was so stoked to find this Second State Butcher album for only $4 at my local record store. The story was, I was visiting a record store on a Saturday afternoon, and I went through the new arrivals to see what new records they put up at the store. And I saw this. I pulled it out and had to check on it to see if there's any signs of the butcher slick underneath the trunk slick here. Now, the previous owner did attempt to peel the trunk slick off this album, but did not go further. What I did was I checked the peeled corner right here, right on the top right. And as soon as I checked the peeled corner underneath it, I saw the butcher slick and was like, am I being messed with or something? Is someone messing with me? I could not believe it. And it was priced at $4. And before I show you the back cover, here's the actual receipt that I've kept. Right there. I had to pay tax as usual, but $4.30 was awesome. And here's the back. Back has a lot of writing and some water damage. And there's the RIAA information here. RIAA 3, which indicates it's a East Coast Preston. Preston, Scranton, Pennsylvania. Let me show you a close-up of this copy. And here's the peeled trunk side here. And then here's another one. The next Second State Butcher albums I'm going to show you are both the stereo pressings, and they're the last ones I'm going to show you in this special Butcher album collection video. Here's stereo copy number 1. In good condition. It's not perfect, but it's in good condition. Some wear on the trunk slit. Ringo's black V collar. And you can also see Ringo's face. Back of it. And that's the number right there, RIAA2. And finally, another Second State Butcher album in stereo. And what's special about this copy, it's in the original shrink. Shrink's in nice condition. And back of it. And that's the number, RIAA5. That wraps up this video showing you my current Yesterday and Today Butcher album collection. Hope you all enjoyed seeing the albums. And I always say stay tuned for more videos, but I also want to say please wash your hands clean. Please wear a face mask and do not touch your face with unwashed hands, and maintain social distancing at all times. Remain 6 feet away, or 6 feet or more away from everybody else. And please continue to be safe. The pandemic is not over yet, but it will be over sometime. Just don't know when, but hopefully it will be soon. So everybody just hang in there and stay safe and follow the guidelines so you don't catch the virus. So thank you very much for watching, and talk to you all later.